I'm getting ready to go on a vacation. The Lieneman family leaves on an airplane to go to Nebraska on Wednesday. And so I'm trying to figure out all the different things I need to bring with us on vacation. I'm packing not only for myself, but I got to remember Malachi, get Malachi's bag, and then Benny's bag. And so I'm trying to make sure that I don't forget anything. You know, I've already got a few of my things packed, and I got my travel carrier case here with my deodorant, and I've got my toothpaste in here. I got some stuff to do my hair, and I've got some other things in there. And let's see, I need these, right? I'm going to the beach on the second week, so I probably need my cool guy sunglasses, right? So I won't forget any of that other stuff. Let's see, what else do I need to remember to bring, Bella? When you go on vacation, what do we need to remember to bring? Suntan lotion, you're right, because I don't want to get burned, especially in Florida. That's a really good idea. And I'm not sure if I would remember that, so I'm glad you thought of that. What else? You're going to Florida too? That'll be a blast. We'll have to remember to bring a lot of the same things. Samuel, what else should I bring? Some water. That's a really good idea. It's probably going to be hot down there too, so I'll need some water. That's a good idea. And I also remember to bring my one-year chronological Bible, because I don't want to get behind on my readings, but I'm sure there's so many of other things that I need to remember, and I'll probably forget a few things. You know, no matter how much I try to make a list, I'll probably be sitting in the airport, and I'll go, oh, and I forgot whatever it was I forgot to bring. Now, if you listen carefully, in just a few minutes, we're going to hear about this group of people. There's 72 of them, 72 people. And these 72 people are being sent out by Jesus. And they're not being sent out by Jesus on vacation, but rather they're being sent out by Jesus to talk about God and to heal people and to read the Bible and to pray with them and to do all kinds of important things. And they might say, Joe, I want you to go to this town. Susie, I want you to go to that town. And Jesus told the 72 people where they were supposed to go. Now, if I were one of those 72 people, I probably would want to remember to bring a few important things. I probably want to bring my Bible. I probably want to have nice shoes on. I probably want to have a nice bag to carry some clothes in. All kinds of things I probably want to remember. But if you listen carefully, Jesus tells them a very specific thing that they're supposed to not do. Jesus, in fact, tells them, don't bring any luggage. Jesus, in fact, tells them, don't bring even sandals to wear on your feet. In fact, Jesus even says, vacation, you probably want to have some money so you can buy things and do other things on vacation too. Jesus tells these 72 people, don't even bring any money. Now, I always stop, because when I hear something that Jesus tells us to do that sounds a little bit unusual, and that is a little bit unusual, that Jesus tells these people they're going out and don't bring anything for yourselves. Sometimes I wonder, why would Jesus tell them to do that? And I think, how I understand it, is that Jesus knew that when these people were going out there, they're probably a little bit nervous. They're probably a little bit scared to do this because they were having to talk to God and introduce themselves as strangers, which is hard to do. But Jesus wanted them to rely on one person only. And that person lives up there, God. When they went out, when those 72 people went out, Jesus wanted them not to rely upon themselves or their own money or their own stuff. Jesus wanted them to go out there relying on God alone. Well, they go out and they come back, and guess what? It was a great time. And they are really successful. And they told so many people about God, and they healed people, and they had a great, amazing time, and they were just overcome with joy. Now, what does that teach us about our lives? You four are all really young. Do you ever get nervous or scared to do something new? Yeah? Let's see, Isaac and Malachi, you've both read here in church before. Probably the very first time was probably really, really scary to do for the very, very first time. Or maybe when you go to school. That very first day, Bella, going to school. I bet you're pretty nervous to do that. But you know what? I think this tells us that no matter how scared or how nervous we get, we know that God is always with us. And no matter how frightened we might be, we might feel like we can't do whatever we have to do. Maybe you're going to middle school in a few years and you're going to be nervous about that. I want you to stop and remind yourselves that God is with me. And God is in my heart. And no matter how nervous I am, that God is right behind me, helping me out every step of the way. Right, Bella? Does that make a lot of sense? All right. Let's fold our hands. We're going to say our prayer this morning by everybody repeating after Pastor Casey. That includes all kids here this morning, both little kids and big kids. So, church, please repeat after me. Everybody say, Dear God.
Dear God.
Thank you for being with me.
Thank you for being with me.
When I am scared.
When I am scared.
And nervous.
And nervous.
Your constant presence.
Your constant presence.
Helps me do all